Okay, here we go. 6.03, the mean. What is the mean of this data set? It's really just two steps to finding the mean. Add up the data and then divide by the number of data points. So I plugged all this in the calculator, added them all up, I got 153. Sorry, I mispronounced that, I believe. It's not 153. 153 would look like this. 153. So I'm trying to be really careful and say 153. Okay, so step one, check. Step two, divide by the number of data points. I'm going to count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 data points. Divide by 10. And I just happen to know that's going to be 1.5. I'm just kidding. It's going to be 15.3. Next. Okay, so I lied. You didn't think Mr. Hoffman was going to be able to just stop and have a 1-minute example. No, he has to go into more detail, more math, more cool, fun ways of solving things. All right, go. So, okay, so you could just plug it in the calculator, right? Because I don't want to be too hasty going through this. So I'm going to show you different ways. You can say 153. Hit the divided sign, punch in 10, hit the equal sign, then you'll get 15.3. Or you could do nice long division if you don't have a calculator. You might have to sometimes, all right? Sometimes you won't have a calculator around, and sometimes they won't let you use a calculator. So you might want to know how to do it this way, right, and get the decimal. Or you can do the shortcut. I happen to know a shortcut that when you divide anything by 10, you just move the decimal one time to the left, right? If this were 100, just to show you another way of doing this, what if this were divided by 100? Well, you're going to move it 2 times to the left, and so the decimal will be here. And a little more clarity, erase where it was and put it where it would be after you do the calculation. What if it were 1,000? You get the idea. Then the answer would be 0.153. What if you multiplied? Well, then if you multiplied, you would move it to the right. That's all there is to it. Okay, enough. Okay, find the mean. Find the mean. Am I being mean? Because you should know the 2 steps to find the mean. What are they? Step 1, add the data points. Step 2, divide by the number of data points. All right, so don't think I'm doing all that math for you. You're going to have to get your calculator plug in or add it up any way you want. But anyway, whatever answer you get for after adding up all those data points in here, take that answer and divide it by 10. Why 10? Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Not 12. No, that's a Sesame Street song. I couldn't help myself. So 10. Or you can do it like take whatever that answer is here and divide it by 10 and do some long, fun division. Or you can use the shortcut I did in the last question, which you'll have to go back and watch to move the decimal, because it is a 10, and I love when 10s come in there because it's so much fun to do the shortcuts and say, ha, gotcha. Yay, we got to number 3 pretty quickly. Basketball. I love basketball. Not the best player ever in the world, but I sure enjoy playing. Same thing. What is the steps? That's right. Number 1, add the data points. Number 2, divide by the number of data points. As you see in this first example, here, I'll put a 1 by this in the orange. Just add them all up, divide by 5. Or maybe you like to look at it this way. Remember your order of operations? Do everything inside the parentheses first. Boom, boom, boom. Add them up, and then divide by 5. Cha-ching, next. Okay, Panthers, this is the same thing. Add up the data points, divide by the number of data points. The only thing that might get you is you got a little quick review on stem and leaf plots. So here we go. Here's the stem. Let's make the stem green. Well, leaves are green too, so I want to pick a different color for the stem. I'm just going to pick blue. Why? Because I'm feeling a little blue. So here, let's pick this 3 here. Pick a leaf. What if it has flowers? We could pick the flowers off of the stem. Anyway, getting a little carried away with that. Okay, let's go to the leaf. 3 to the 1, here's the leaf. So all we do is we write down a 3 in our blue and write down the 1 as our leaf. 31. I'll pick a color for the leaf. We will make it green. Yes. Here we go. Blue and green. Go to the next one. Blue. Here's the catch on this one. There aren't any leaves. Without a leaf, we don't have a number. So this is kind of a trick. No, we don't have any data for that. There's no data for 40s. We have a 31, but we don't have any 40s. Sorry, Charlie, if you like 40s, because I'm 40 something. I'm not going to tell you 40 what though. You have to figure that out for yourself. I was born in 1972. Do the math. Okay, so 50. Here we do have a leaf. Aha, 55. So let's put that in right here. That's our next data point. 55. Write the numbers. 55. Put a comma here so you know they're two different data points. I think you guys got this, right? Just in case. And hold on, I'll pause. Okay, just follow the same to get the rest of the data points. The only interesting thing here, so that I think is really cool, is that there are 3 data points with 70s in the 70s. And that's a 70, another 70, and then a 72. See it right here. 70, 70, and 72. You guys know what to do next, right? What do you do next? Yep, that's right. Add up the data points and then divide by how many data points there are. We go. Add them up. How many data points are there? Yes, that's right. 6. Let's go. Okay, that's a lot of data points, but we're going to look at a shortcut because plugging in this, even if you plug this in the calculator, oh my gosh, you get lost, you make one little mistake, you get it wrong, you have to start over. So let's try a little shortcut, shall we? I'll show you what to do. Oh, might want to make sure you know where this comes from. See, here is a 16. This dot here is our 16. These 3 dots, 4 dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, go with the 17. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4 17s. And you probably already know what my shortcut's going to be. 4 19s, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. Just take those 17s before you even write them down, and then multiply it by 4. 17 times 4. And you can do this even before you write anything down. I mean, let's do it. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Let's erase. Oh my gosh, I erased all the hard work I just did. That feels, but here's the thing. If you do this, preempt it. Preempt. You don't have to do all the hard work. That's what I'm saying. So just go ahead and put down your 16. That's easy enough. But instead of writing 17 down 4 times, I'm just going to plug it in my calculator. I'll be right back. Well, anyhow, I did 17 times 4, got 68. Here I did 19 times 4, got 76. And here I did 22 times 2, or actually I just did 22 plus 22 because I just did that in my head, right? Okay. And then what's the steps? For finding the mean is add up your data points, divide by how many data points you are. So add them all up, whatever you get in here, and divide by how many data points you have. How many data points you have? Let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 data points. Divide by 7. Off you go. Have a merry, wonderful, jolly, most amusing, cheerful, convivial, outstanding day. Terrific. Bye.